Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make an exfoliating body scrub using only 3 ingredients. I do sell an exfoliating body scrub online at beluxthelifestyle.com. If you don't really feel like making one, or you just feel like you can't get your consistency of your scrub right, then shop online for mine. But this one's only 3 ingredients, and it's super quick and easy to make. So of course you need a bowl. So I like to start off making mine in a bowl, and then I'll transfer it to whatever I'm storing it in. And make sure you have something that you can store with like a tight lid on it. If you need to use a mason jar or something that just has a lid that'll keep it tight and not let any like water or moisture get in it. So 3 ingredients: your extra virgin olive oil, and make sure when you are choosing the olive oil, of course, make sure it's extra virgin. And also the first cold press is the best. If you find an olive oil that doesn't say cold press, or if it says exceller pressed or heat pressed, don't use that. It changes the chemicals in the olive oil, and you don't want to put chemicals in your body. So I'm always holistic when it comes to things that go on my skin and in my body. So whatever I choose or whatever is in this scrub is going to be like 100% natural, good for you, and all that good stuff. Also, you're just going to need some pink Himalayan salt. This is the one that I cook with, so I'm just going to show you how to use it with this. But you can have this and have a grinder and grind it down, or you can get some that is already ground down, which is this. And thirdly, you just need some tea tree oil and a spoon. So we're going to start off with the salt first, and I'm going to use the salt that's already grinded up. So depending on how big of a portion you're making, it depends on how much ingredients you need. But you start out small, mix it together till you get the right consistency, and then if you need more, you just add. So since I'm not making a big one, this is the one that it's probably going to go in my shower. But I'm probably going to add more stuff to it, because when I make my scrub, I do a lot more. But this is also just as efficient as the scrub that I make. And I'm just making sure all the clumps are out, because it has some big pieces in it when I first opened it. So I'm just making sure all the big clumps are out. And then next, we have our olive oil. And you need a good amount, but not too much olive oil, because if you put a lot of olive oil, then you're not gonna really get the effect of the scrub. So I'm probably gonna have to add some more salt to that. And with the tea tree oil, I get this from Trader Joe's, and it's $6.99 for this size bottle. It does not come with a dropper, so if you want to get a dropper so that it'll be easier for you to disperse, but because I'm always making scrub, I just kind of pour it in there. And if you're using a dropper, you can do like 10 drops. And I know I spilled. Ooh, I didn't get none on the side. What? It's on my hand though. Okay, so now we're just gonna mix it up. You know, just get it all in. Make sure your salt is stirred up really good. And I like this consistency, but it's a little bit too much oil. So I'm gonna add just a little more salt. Not much more, but just enough. So, cause you see how the oil is gonna seep to the top. So just a little more. And then just stir that in. Excuse my nails too. I have an appointment on Monday and it's a Tuesday, so I'm just, patiently waiting on my appointment to get here. And what's crazy is Valentine's Day is Saturday. Valentine's Day is Sunday, and my nail appointment is until Monday, so I'm gonna have to spend Valentine's Day looking like I need a fill-in. So now that I've added the extra salt, just make sure you get it all stirred up. Make sure that all of the salt is mixed in really good. It's like sometimes you can look through and see where salt hasn't been completely saturated with the oil, but you want to make sure that it's all saturated. No light looking salt. And after, you've gotten it mixed up pretty good, this is a pretty nice consistency to have. It's not too runny, but then also it's not too dry. And so when you get ready to scrub yourself in the shower, of course, you just wet whatever you're going to use first, then the scrub, and then rinse it off. But make sure when you are in the shower and you wet it, wet your body. When you are in the shower and you wet your body, just make sure that you're not standing under the water while you're using the scrub, because that kind of defeats the purpose. And you want to scrub away from the water so that the water doesn't just wash the salt or scrub off. So I wet my hand just so that I could show y'all. But of course, just a good adequate amount of water. And then depending on what you're scrubbing, if you're using your entire body, you can pick up and go as you scrub. But if you're doing a Brazilian area, for your Brazilian area, I just want to measure it out. This is enough. It's probably a little too much. A little too much. This is enough for your Brazilian area. And then just because I'm only doing my hands right now, I'm gonna just use this much. Of course, was water on that hand. And you can already tell, even with me just scrubbing it in, how moisturized my hands are. And then it's I gotta get this because I have a latex allergy, and I use some latex gloves because I ran out of my gloves. Let me get the backs of my hands really good. And plus, I wash my hands a lot. And honestly, pre-COVID, I was already washing my hands a lot. And now COVID, I think I wash them the same amount because, not to say I'm OCD, but your hands gotta be clean, sis. Hands gotta be clean. But you see how the salt is still, you can still see the salt on my hands, but you can tell that my hands are very moisturized. So once you feel like you've gotten scrubby in, you can rinse them. So I'm going to go rinse my hands real quick. And then of course, you know, out of the shower, you pat dry. And y'all probably can't see as good, but my hands are really smooth. Like, really, really smooth. But there you have it. Here is how to make your own scrub with 3 different ingredients. Scrub, it has a nice consistency. You don't want it too dry or too moist. This is just right. And you'll notice too when you store your scrub, just for instance, you kind of see where the oil is. You can see the oil like coming to the top. So when you do store your scrub, before you use it, just make sure you shake it up so you can get an evenly dispersed amount of scrub instead of just getting like all salt or all oil or whatever the case may be. But if you feel like you can't get the right consistency of the scrub, or you just don't want to make your own, I do sell a scrub online at www.beluxalifestyle.com. It has about 6 or 7 ingredients. I also make it. It's all organic. You could eat it, but don't. And it has a little more benefits just because it does have a few more ingredients. But yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and want me to make more videos like this. Don't forget to comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I'll see you for the next how-to. Bye.